What's going on, everybody? It's your boy here, Eddie515, Mr. Nintendo, back here again on YouTube today to bring you guys a video explaining my whole collection and showing my whole collection on my handhelds. Now, for the most part, it's Nintendo handhelds, but there's 3 PlayStation handhelds and also another goodie for the end that maybe some of you guys forgot about over the years. So this video is going to range from Game Boy all the way to Nintendo Switch, which is today's powerhouse for a handheld. It's also a home console for those of you that aren't familiar with the system. Now, as a little boy, I grew up, my first console was the NES. So over the years, I accumulated all the Nintendo home consoles. But let's not get into that. That'll be another day for another video. So let's get started. The very first handheld that Nintendo ever made is the Game Boy. The Nintendo Game Boy. Now, I also have a little case. Most of my handhelds have a little case to keep them in so they don't get wrecked. I got Tetris loaded in there right now. Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I just got a new chair, which I'm going to be showing in my pickups video. It's not like a big, huge, serious, like expensive one. But anyway, so that is the Game Boy. Okay? And I also have this thing, which not many people have, which is the magnifying glass. Because back then, the Game Boy wasn't the best. Like, back then it was good, but, you know, the magnifying glass kind of helped. So that was the first one I wanted to show you guys because I wanted to put them in a little bit of an order of how they sort of came on the market. But it's not going to be an exact science, so don't like get upset if you're like, oh, well, this one came out before that one. Okay, guys, so it's just I'm going to do my best. So yeah, that's the first Game Boy to come out that I know of. Then we're going to go on to Game Boy Color, which is a cool little Game Boy here. It sort of looks like the first Game Boy. It's like clear, see-through. So that's the Game Boy Color. Now, I'm not going to get into like a 20-minute conversation of each of these because there's quite a few to go through. So, okay. Now, I usually keep that one in this, which is like a Nintendo DS XL. But it actually fits this in here, no problem, just like this. So it fits right here. And then I wrap it up like that, and it keeps it nice and safe. So yeah, so now so far we've gone the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color. Or sorry, the Game Boy, yeah, Color. So the next one is going to be Game Boy Pocket. We got a nice little green Game Boy Pocket. So yeah, that's 3. Pretty cool. Not bad. I like this color, actually. It's not a bad little color. Okay, and I don't have a case for that one. So basically, this one, I just keep in this little styrofoam kind of slippy. And it keeps it safe from dust and everything like that. You got a lot of handhelds. You got to keep them safe somehow. Now, next on my list is going to be the Nintendo Game Boy Advanced SP. Now, I don't know if you remember this little bad boy. He was a tiny little square like this. Let's see what's loaded in this one. Pokemon Green Leaf version. See? But that's in there from way back when. And all of these work, by the way. These are all in perfect working order. You should be able to just flick it on at any time and have it start up. See? Perfect. All of them just no problem. So just start up, give it a go anytime. If you want to go back in history into the, I'd say, retro gaming days. And I also have a carrying case for that. Also, I keep this in this little one, Game Boy Advance. It even says right on it. And the charger fits in the front little pouch as well. So let's go like this. Put that in there. Show you it fits right in there. Nice and good. Okay. The next one on the list is Game Boy Advance. Probably the Game Boy Advance SP probably came out after But yeah, Game Boy Advance, I got a blue and a clear. And that is actually funny because I actually have the gray Game Boy that sort of goes with this one, and I have the the GameCube, same color, like gray, and this one I say goes with the gray GameCube, and this one goes with the blue GameCube that kind of matches in color. I don't know if you can see them right in behind, right there. I'm going to be doing an in-detail video of this game room now that it's complete. So yeah, what's in the back of this Game Boy Advance? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. Man, that takes me back. I can't wait for the new Pokemon. Let's Go Pikachu. I pre-ordered it. I'm going to be doing a pickups video shortly after this one. So basically, look forward to that video so you can see what I've pre-ordered and everything and what I grabbed up before the end of the summer. So yeah, there's two more Game Boy Advances. I've wanted to get this video out for a while. See, now you're getting more into my really ones that I keep in the cabinet, which are new Super Mario Bros. 2 Pancake. This is brand new in the box. I probably only used it maybe once when I unboxed it. So we got that one. This is the Pancake version. And there's an unboxing of this on the channel if you actually want to see what it looks like. It shows a picture right there on the front. I'm not going to open up each box because I got quite a few of them in the box. And as a collector, I like to keep my boxes nice and in nice condition. So that is that one. Okay, next we're going to show you this one came out first. So we'll go with the new Nintendo 3DS. And it's the Super Mario 3D Land. And it came with an extra pixel plate, which was like a really cool pixel plate. It's very rare, actually. And I'll show you guys that sometime. Yeah, this is a really cool one. It's got the Mario faceplates, and it's the new Nintendo 3DS. It's a really good system. Funny story, when I bought this brand new, it was broken, so I had to send it into Nintendo to fix it for me. They did a good job, fixing it within a good matter of time and returning it. So, yeah, there's the side of the box. That's what this one looks like. It's a really cool system. And we got a few more here, guys, so bear with me. New Nintendo 2DS XL. This is really cool. This is the one I play with all the time. All my games are loaded into this right now. It's got the bigger screen. It plays 2DS games and 3DS games. It just doesn't play the 3DS games in 3D, which I never play my games in 3D anyways because it hurts my eyes. So when they came out with this newer version, the new Nintendo 2DS XLs, I loved this model. I fell in love with it. And the turquoise and black, I loved it. But then shortly after that, they came out with a special one of those new Nintendo 2DS XLs, and it was a Pokemon edition, Pokeball, where you can actually push the button, and it's a beautiful red, black, and white console. I don't even use this one. It's so special to me. I just keep this one displayed on the cabinet. Check that red out. Gorgeous. I probably will maybe use it one day. I did unbox it and turn it on and all that jazz, but then I put it right back in the box and I was like, ooh, baby, I don't want to wreck you. It's an obsession, I guess. Why do you buy something and then not even use it? Which takes me to the Nintendo Switch, since we're going to stay on Nintendo track till we're done. So then you got the powerhouse Nintendo Switch, where you can take off the Joy-Cons and put any Joy-Con you want on, which is really cool, or put it to a home dock. Now, the next one I wanted to show you guys, if you can see way in the back here, is another Nintendo Switch that I've never even used. I've never opened it. I got it because it was the collector in me, the Super Mario Odyssey Nintendo Switch with the red Joy-Cons. So this is another handheld that I have in my collection that kind of sits in with all these ones in the cabinet behind me. So as you'll see, this is where I keep my really special ones kind of right here on display. in the cabinet. And what I do is I keep this one there, and then I go like this with the Pokemon one, and then like this with the 2DS. So it kind of creates like a circle. And there we go. And this one actually goes in the cabinet as well, up top here. And when you guys get the full game room tour, I'll go into detail of all my cabinets. So yeah, here we go. Then we're going to go on to PlayStation. So the PlayStation ones, I just basically have the PS Vita, okay, with like a grip on it. And this is the one with the, this is the one with the screen, slider screen on the back. It's like a touchpad on the back of it. Yeah, those were, I don't know if you want to say a failure, but yeah, they came and went. Then I got this PSP right here, the black one, and a special PSP that's a Star Wars edition, a white one. That's pretty cool. Star Wars edition. It's a Star Wars guy on there. You can see him. All right. So then that's pretty much it for all my handhelds. But you can't forget about Sega. I was also into Sega growing up. You know, my three main things were Nintendo, PlayStation, and Sega was also on my mind for a little while. And I'm into Sega. I like Sega. They make good games. You know, Sega Genesis was a cool console. But if you remember Sega Game Gear, that was also a console, a handheld console. And I got the whole shebang right here. You can see me open this and go through it in great detail on the channel. There's an unboxing of this. So you got the Sega Game Gear, which is right here. You got the power pack. You know, you got the power. This is like an extra battery pack right here. And then you got that. And you got the magnifying glass, just like I do with the Nintendo one. These are hard to find. These are actually more rare than the one for the Game Boy is more rare than the actual Game Boy. And this is more rare than the actual Sega Game Gear. These magnifying glasses that go with the handhelds. So, and I got the case with all these games right here. Well, these ones are empty along the bottom. I'm keeping those in case I get loose ones that don't have cases. So yeah, we got about 8 games across, which goes with my little Sega Game Gear collection. So that wraps up my handheld collection, you guys. If you guys enjoyed it and think that was pretty cool, you know, tell me what handhelds you have in the description below in the comments. Like, ask me questions if you want. Which one's my favorite? Probably the Nintendo Switch right now. I'm loving the Nintendo Switch. You know, also the 3DS, the 2DS XL. I love those ones. The 3DS XL. Blah. Okay, so yeah, guys. And if you stuck around to the end of the video, I want to let you know, if you're a subscriber or even new to the channel here and you wonder why it says 3 weeks, I haven't made a video for 3 weeks. It's because I don't want to get into great detail, but it's because I had family issues, and I'm going to leave it at that. That's all I'm going to say is I had things going on in my life and family things that were really important that I had to take care of. And yeah, so that's why I didn't make any content in the meantime. I didn't even go on my PlayStation for 27 days, guys, and that's hard to believe for me. I'm always on that thing. I honestly didn't even go on the PlayStation for 3 weeks, and I know that because I didn't do any of my challenges on Fortnite. I was playing my Nintendo Switch because with the portable factor, I could sneak in some gaming with the Nintendo Switch, and late at night I would flick it on. But yeah, so basically that's all it is there was some really important things going on in my life that I don't really want to get into on camera, but just know that if I could have been making content, I would have been for you guys. And now that everything is settled down and back to normal, there's going to be content regularly again. So if you stuck in to the end of this video, now you know why I haven't been around. And yeah, smack that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and follow me on Twitter and Facebook, guys, and Google+. You know, I'm on all social medias. Facebook is Eddie, Eddie, space Gavin, which is my last name, Gavin hyphen Fraser, which is my father's last name, my other last name, Fraser. So it's Eddie space Gavin hyphen Fraser, Fraser. That's my Facebook. And my Twitter is ed_die420. Okay, guys, follow me. Talk to me. All right, guys, you know what I always say, be good, game on, and we'll catch you in the next video. Whoops, cringe.